Hi, I'm Karsten, and for my final project in remote sensing, I will show you a face detection program. This is my facial detection code. So first to start, I import the packages needed: NumPy, argparse, and computer vision. The argparse package is used to allow users to input their arguments. So they need to input their prototext and the model needed for the network that detects faces, and then also the user can input a confidence level just in case the default value isn't enough. Default is currently set at 50%, and then the user also inputs the video file using -v and then whatever their video file named is. So it captures the video file, and as long as there is one, it runs this while loop that kind of gets some information about the video. So it tells us the height and width of the video in pixels. It also runs through every frame with a counter, and then it subtracts the last value by 1, and that tells us how many frames are in the video. That's useful to the user so that they know how long it's going to take to detect faces in every frame. And then we define the video output parameters, which is this facial detection video MP4. It will write to that file any output frames that we make. And to create this network, we need that prototext and that cafe model. And we use computer vision's deep neural network module and their command read net from cafe to do that. So again, we take our argument, which was the video, and we capture it again using CV2 capture, video capture, and we run through every frame and we detect blobs, which are binary large objects. So the goal is to detect faces with these blobs. So it sends these blobs to the network, which detects faces, and for every blob it will have a confidence level that it is a face. If it is a face, it will be a high confidence level, and as long as it's greater than 50% or whatever the user inputted, it will determine the coordinates of the face using these lines. And then with those coordinates, we can do many things like draw a bounding box around the face, which is done with this rectangle command, or we could place the confidence level right above that bounding box if we would like. We can color in the bounding box to kind of censor, to cover up entirely the face. Color it in with this image, start Y, end Y, with the coordinates of the face, and then whatever color we want to make that box. Instead, I blurred it, doing the same thing except with the blur capability of computer vision. I had to do 63 by 63 to make sure the face can be seen as a face, but it was unrecognizable. It does this to every single frame, and it writes it to the video file, and then the code is complete. Here's the video I'll be using to run my face detection program and to blur the face. So to run the program, I go to the directory where the program is located. I run Python and the facial detection Python code, and then I input my arguments. So my prototext argument, the model, the cafe model and the video, which is titled Karsten MP4. I could also input a -c and then a confidence level, which would just determine the how much minimum confidence needed to show the face detected. And then it shows in the first line the size of the video, so 1080p by 1920, and then it tells me how many frames are in the video, which is nice because as it's loading, I will kind of get an idea of how long it's going to take to load every single frame. Once the program's done running, it makes this facial detection video where it boxes over my face, and then it also blurs it out. And it does a good job following where my head is.